going to share multiple approaches on how you can do this so that you can share it with your employers or clients, or yeah, where they wouldn't have to like go to the backend access, but can just build things from the front end. So what happened actually? So yeah, so I was actually just building this LinkedIn content automation system, and I built this for my employer, and then yeah, with just a client-friendly AI system, and yeah, the front end was on Google Sheet. So yeah, this was yeah, just a second. So let me show you. Yeah, there we go. So this was the system that I built for my client or employer, and yeah, once I was done with it, I wanted to like give it exactly know, because you might have been in the same page where you just like shifted from make.com or using NA10 to agentic workflows, because it's a lot more efficient to build to as well, in terms of we don't have to like build error handling systems ourselves, like everything is built in and it's a lot more faster. So yeah, if you've been wondering how you can like share it with your employers or clients, I'm going to share exactly that. So yeah, the first approach is going to be, and okay, so about the system. So what happened was I wanted to share it across to them. So what it generates on-demand posts for LinkedIn posts for them in their brand voice, and yeah, so including carousels, image posts. So now, yeah, and this is like managed through the front end system database, and that is in Sheets. And what I would have to do is, yeah, let me just show you the Sheets. Okay, so let me just like, all right, so there we go, and there we go. And I open Sheets and get to that exact sheet where I do this, and it's over there. So yeah, so this is the sheet, and all they would have to do is, as you can see, I would just like clear this tab for now. Yeah, so they have to paste their post, or yeah, so what this does is I have scraped creators who are very similar or post very similar or niche content to my employer, and I just took that, and all they have to do is just select a post, go to one of these people who are like post very high performing posts related to my employer's niche, and yeah, we just have to give in an input post, and using that it would process and give us a generated post. And right now it's not like fully working. I mean, yeah, the backend system entirely is fully working, but just this part where I paste, and yeah, it doesn't give me initially, which I'll solve in this video as well. But yeah, now how did I do this? Because yeah, now they just paste the input post, and they just get processing, and then they would get an output post. How do we even do that? Because agentic systems cannot, at least until now, like it's hard to like trigger them or schedule them, and that is exactly what I figured out, which I wanted to share. So yeah, excuse me for all the stuff. Yeah, so yeah, and so that they never touch backend. I actually got on a call with them and to deliver this for them, but then I realized the GitHub wasn't working for them. So what I thought is, okay, so let me just show you the first approach. Yeah, we'll just skip through all of that. So yeah, we're gonna walk through like three ways you can do this. The first way is like GitHub code space. So yeah, your code space just lives online as a code space on GitHub, and I'm gonna show you how exactly you can set this up. And the second way is using Modal, which is on platform, and you can connect. It just runs your code automatically, and I'm gonna share that as well. And the third way is like you can use AppScript to automate the front end as well. You can use 2 and 3 like combined, which is what I did. So yeah, I'm gonna run you through all of that. So yeah, first is like GitHub code space. So yeah, all you would have to do is open Cloud Code or whatever AI that you use, or AI agent that you use to AI instance that you use inside of VS Code, or whatever IDE you're using. It could be Antigravity, Cursor, Windsurf, whatever. And yeah, give this one prompt, not just this, but yeah, I'm gonna share the exact prompt. I'm gonna link it down in the description. So yeah, this is how I did this. So this is the prompt. Yeah, so wait a second. So I'll just maximize this so that you can see better. Yeah, there we go. So this was the prompt that I had to give, and I'll share this prompt exactly with you. So yeah, this session is being continued from a previous conversation. Oh, no, not this. My bad. So yeah, we just, okay, let me set up my current workspace. Yeah, this was actually the one, but okay. There we go. just a second. Let me check that and get back. Okay, I've just realized that my conversation was like contexted due to like less context. But yeah, I'll just share. Anyways, like just share what I did. So yeah, give you have to like give a prompt, which not just like this simple one, but yeah, it was like a very detailed prompt, which you just give to Claude, and that would just it would just set up your system or your workspace as a GitHub code space online. And yeah, Claude Code will, and you would just have to, I think, give your GitHub URL, and that should create a GitHub repository, set up code space, and move your code online. And once you do that, you just move to GitHub, and you should be able to get it as a code space here. Let me see. So yeah, there we go. So that is the one that I set up. So yeah, now this lives in the cloud or online as yeah, all the files in my system is like now here. And yeah, once you get this done, it also like gives you like a needs readme file here. Yeah, and yeah, very neatly like on here, and you can like get to the code space yourself. So yeah. And yeah, now that is what it is. Now, how do you share this with your employer or with anyone? So all you would have to do is get their username, GitHub username, and just you can just go to Claude Code back again and just say, I want to share this with this person. So this person's GitHub username is this, and then just paste it over here. And then Claude Code would guide you through all that's needed. And usually that should be enough to like push it to that. And yeah, that's the first approach that you can get this done. And yeah, if you get stuck at any point, do comment, and I'll respond to every single comment down there. So yeah, and that is it. So yeah, as I've said, Claude Code will create the GitHub repository and set up code space. And yeah, it will just give you the link that you can share with people. And yeah, you would just have to give, I would just give you the link, which you would give to your whoever you're sharing this with. And also you invite them as collaborator. So yeah, they give you their username, and using their username, you just say to Claude, okay, this is the username of the person that I want to share with, and add them as, invite them as collaborator. And once they accept, they should be able to access your link and access the entire system inside their computer, not locally, but online. As I said, now the system is online and accessible from anywhere. So yeah, alternative method, you can just skip GitHub entirely and just use Modal. Now, Modal, I think, is a very great platform that I think every single person watching this, I just wanted to like share it with a lot of people, because I think this is super cool and has made my work a lot more easier. So this is Modal, and once you sign in and log in and all of that, you would just get this. And here you can actually get to apps, and you can essentially create webhooks for your systems. So all I would have to do is, so what did I do actually here? So, okay, here I would have done this. So all you would have to do is go to modal.com and create free accounts. And the bonus, the good side of using modal.com is it has a very generous free tier, and it's completely free, and you can run your system 24/7 in cloud. And yeah, you only pay when it runs, and essentially you don't even have to pay. I've been running this, I've known people who have run this for like way more time, and yeah, they've run it for like way more instances, and it still doesn't like get over. Like yeah, I've been running this for quite some time, and as you can see, it's $0 yet. It doesn't even show that I've used it. So yeah, that is the amount of usage that it takes. So you should be good to go within the free tier usually. And yeah, all you have to do is install Modal locally. Now, I didn't know how to do this, so I just said to Claude, okay, so I'm using this Modal thing, and I want to set up my workspace over there, so help me. And it gave me commands that I would have to copy paste into my terminal. So if you didn't know what terminal was, you probably should, or yeah, just in case. I mean, sorry for assuming that. Yeah, you probably you might wouldn't. So yeah, terminal is just yeah, so on Mac, you just have this terminal tab, and once you open this, you just have this thing where you can just copy paste and things into here. You can locally do this on VS Code as well, but yeah, I just didn't know how to do it, so I didn't do it. But yeah, and yeah, and then you deploy your code, and Claude Code gives you all the commands that you need, and you just copy paste them into the terminal and just go back and forth with it on whatever you until you get it done. And now, once you get all of this done, the Modal creates like webhook URL. So it should look something like what I have over here. So it has created a webhook for my system. So essentially, anytime I call this webhook, so yeah, there's like a URL, and anytime, oh, probably I shouldn't have shared that. Okay. But okay, that's a post URL, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, anytime I call that URL, it runs the system for me, and then when called, system executes and then returns output. And yeah, why modal? So yeah, as I've said, traditional way your computer must be on, and you should have like you don't essentially have to like have the system run locally, and yeah, it just runs in the cloud 24/7, and it just means that my clients, all I would have to do is just give them access to this sheet, and I'm good to go. And they can use the system. They can give the input post from the creator and get the generated post instantly. And I'm gonna like fix this on camera like in this video as well. But yeah. Yeah, so that would basically be it. And the third way is like Google Sheets trigger. So yeah, now if you actually would, now we actually need to call the webhook that we've just created on modal.com here. So we essentially just need to call this webhook anytime we paste the post in this box. So yeah, we just set this up. And just to note that I didn't create any of these. All I had to do was, okay, I just said the idea. So I thought, okay, I said, it could be cool if we can have an input sheet where we can just have a post in one cell and then immediately get the post rather than them having to like paste it in the backend. And yeah, that just makes it a lot more complex for them. And I want it to be much more streamlined and much more faster. So yeah, I just made this. And in Google Sheets, if you want to like call a webhook when anything goes into here, you have to use this Google app script. So how do we do this, and what even is this if you didn't know about it? So all you have to do is go to extension and you can see app script. So you just have to click over there, and you would just have to say to Claude Code, hey, I want to run this system anytime anyone like I don't know paste the input post over here, and yeah, I need to run the system and give the output immediately over there. So and Claude Code would give me the entire code that I need to paste into app script. So yeah, app script. Now here I didn't do this code entirely. All I did was copy paste the code, but I just had to say, so yeah, just give me the code, and it just say that anytime someone like paste a post over here, I wanted to generate a post. And yeah, so we need to call the webhook, which would essentially run the backend system for us and generate the content and post it over here. So how do we do it? Which is why we use Google App Script, which is the automation that triggers the system for us, or calls the webhook, which would in turn trigger the system for us and give the and the system is essentially once triggered, it would automatically like put things onto the sheet over here. So yeah, the problem here is just triggering the system, and yeah, you could do that in that way. And for modal, you can't just like you just don't get to like just create webhooks. You can also schedule automations in a way. So yeah, you can set this up in a way where you can run this, I don't know, every single day or every Monday to generate weekly reports for your company or whatever. So yeah, you can go as creative as you want to be over here. But yeah, I really want to say that recommend modal.com, and I'm in no way is affiliated with them. And yeah, so that is what I wanted to share on that. And yeah, as I've said, just create Google Sheets. And you don't have to do this. AI can do it for you. All you have to say is like, give the idea. So yeah, all I did was like give me the app script that calls this webhook when cell A2 changes. I didn't do this, but yeah, you could do that. But all I said was I create me a sheet, and whenever I paste a post, it needs to like call the webhook, which would in turn run the system and then generate posts for me. That's all I did. So yeah. And yeah, how it works is I said, now client or employer just types in sheet, and sheet detects change and calls modal webhook, and it runs my code. And because it runs my code, it returns output. And okay, modal doesn't send it. My system essentially like returns the output to sheet, and then output appears. So yeah, we have the generated post all automatic. So it's so streamlined. Now I'll just show you how it actually works in practice. But yeah, as I've said, it's not yet running yet. So we're just going to like take a post. So we're gonna go to one of these people. So yeah, this is what it would look like for my employers to actually use this. So they just go to one of these people, and yeah, for now like Dr. Benjamin Hardy, and yeah, they just look for content that could resonate with their audience, and all they have to do is copy this entire thing and then paste it in the input post. And yeah, if it works properly, then it should like trigger the system and it should give generated post over here, but it's not doing that at the moment, which is what I'm going to be fixing as well. So yeah, I just paste the post, and as I click enter, it should generate. So yeah, it says processing, AI is generating my content, results will appear below, but then yeah, it just doesn't, result just doesn't come. So I'm just going to go back and say the system, I mean, yeah, when I run it, it says AI is generating my content, but then yeah, there is no content for a very long time. So yeah, fix it in the output box. So I'm gonna check my final post tab, which is where every post that is created is dumped into, and okay, it is actually like just giving the, okay, that is kind of weird that it does this processing thing, and okay, there we go. It has generated the output, and is it putting it here? No, it didn't put it here. Okay, but it is over here, and the system essentially run. So you can actually see that on model. So yeah, as you can see, it just ran at 17:56 and it's 5:57 now. So yeah, I just ran 2 minutes ago, and it ran for like 4.8 execution, like 48 seconds, which means it run the entire system to give us this. And yeah, there we have an entire post exactly in my employer's brand voice, and also with a twist so that it's not exactly the same as the original post. And we also have carousels generated, but I want the link in here, and it's also like doing some messy work, like it's putting the original post over here. It shouldn't, and it should only post the final post, and the source post is it putting in here. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here, so we need to fix a lot of them. Okay, but yeah, but right now, all I'm going to fix is just so that it generates the post in the input tab. So yeah, I'm just going to give that, and okay, I'm just going to like sign in and get, and there we go. It should be good. Yep. So I'm just going to say continue because it just got stuck. And yeah, so now it should essentially like fix it for me. That is all that I have to do. More so like, yeah, I just need to think in systems and come up with the ideas of how we can go about it. And sometimes yeah, and also like say my ideas to see if it's like actually good enough, and or come up with like better ideas. And agent comes, I just say give me like 3 best approaches that we can approach this, and it would just give me all these 3 approaches. I say okay, so I need to create this LinkedIn content automation system, but AI just comes up with vanilla stuff. So how can we differentiate and actually create stuff in my brand, in my employer's brand voice? And it just gives me like 3 approaches, and all of them are good, or most of them are good. And I just see and update, like see and execute whatever is necessary, and I just leave the execution to it as well. So I just say do it. Yeah, good. So yeah, now that we have that, it's just saying processing forever. So yeah, so yeah, there we go. Press enter. It should okay, so now it says that it should be good. So let's just run the same post again. So yeah, there we go. We've just created enter, so that should run our system. And let's just see on model if it actually is running it. No, it didn't. Okay, so let's just copy this. And yeah, we copy this and paste it again and say enter. Is it starting our system? It should by now. So let's see. Okay, it's not starting it. So there's some issues. I'm just going to go back and maybe let's try with a different post. Maybe that might be an issue. I don't know why, but yeah, it could be. So I'll just do this. Okay, wait. Okay, now it's processing, which is kind of weird. So yeah, there we go. We just do this, and now it should start processing. Okay, there we go. AI is generating our content, and that should have been over here. Okay, there we go. So it started it, and okay, so that was the one before, and this is the one that we currently called, and it should start generating some content, and this just like a test post. But yeah, it is messing up with the source post and the final post tab, as you can see. Yeah, so this was not the generated post from the content or from the system. it was it was the post that we feed it into the system, but it's putting it here, which is not what we just want to. We want the source post, which is the post that we feed into the system, to be updated here, and only the generated post over here. But yeah, I'll solve that later. For now, all I need is just the input to like get me the output over here. So let's just see. How long is the video for? Okay, that's 20 minutes, not bad. Okay, I've been waiting for some time, and let's see if the execution was done. Okay, that was like 1.8 seconds, so yeah. No, so I'll just say, I don't think it works, so yeah, just test it yourself. Test and refine it yourself. Let me just say that. So now it should, yeah, it should just like run things by itself. It should just update the input tab, and that should trigger it and see what's not working, and it would just do things for me. Now I just have to wait for it to like get this done. So yeah, yeah, now it's gonna post the test post into the input sheet programmatically, which means yeah, by itself, and me not having to do it manually, and then that should debug any issues, or yeah, by itself. That we just have to wait for a few minutes on that. So yeah, let me just get back after this has done all its, and I'm gonna show you like what it does as well. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's still running, but I just wanted to show you. So yeah, it just found the issue that was it was like having some error with write to input. Now I don't really know what it's talking about, but yeah, we just know that it has found an issue, and now it's like solving it. And yeah, now yeah, it's just solved it, and we it's just like pushing this into the modal thing. Now you also have to remember that once you set, excuse me, once you set up a modal account, or once you set this up on modal on cloud, now any changes you make to the original system here would have to be pushed into the new system, which is in the cloud. It would not, it doesn't sync automatically, so you would have to like push things. But yeah, you just have to like let the let cloud code know, or yeah, just let it know that any new changes that it's making, it needs to like push it to the cloud system, and yeah, it would just do it by itself. So yeah, we just have to be aware of that. And yeah, now it's just doing some more bug fixing or whatever, yeah, so that it would actually work. And let's just see if it's like actually working. Yeah, it is like calling stuff, as we can see new post requests being made here. Yeah, so now let me just like wait for some more time and get back. Okay, now it's running the system, so I just want to show you, you can like look at the logs in modal. So yeah, it's now this is the one that is running, so we can just look at it just to see what's going on. And yeah, it just like puts up this thing. So it's just it's just said that it's running the content generation system for this post, and it's also going to give you logs about the entire system. So yeah, it's every single stage. So first it's scoring post for relevance to my employer's niche, and if it's actually valuable for my employer's audience, and then generates in my audience, employer's voice, and generate carousel slides. And yeah, it validates them to see if it's like everything's good and good enough to be passed on, and generates post. And yeah, that's the post that it generated. So yeah, good enough. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I didn't actually read through it, but yeah, I've like read through it a dozen, or yeah, probably not a dozen, like 100 more times now. I've tested it so many times. So yeah, it also generated all the images, and yeah, pushed everything there. So yeah, let's just see if it actually works. So yeah, oh, it's done. So it says that, okay, there we go, we have the entire generated post over here. So let's test this ourselves. So now we just go back to this post that we just copied, and let's copy it again and paste it back into our system and see. Yeah, we just clear and reset. I don't know if it works or not. It doesn't. Okay, let's just reset it manually. But yeah, now we paste our post over here, and now what should happen is the system should be triggered. So yeah, that is happening good. And now within like a few minutes, we should have the new content generated post over here automatically. So yeah, we're just waiting for that. And let's see if it actually like started this. So yeah, it should have. Let's just get back. Oops. and there we go. So yeah, it's running, and let's see if it's actually running. So yeah, now it's running my system, and the request has been known, and yeah, that's the content that we gave in. And yeah, so it's running content generation system all in one input mode enabled. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, in a few minutes I should have my generated content in here. And if that happens, that would be cool. Then all I would just have to do is just filter out, or yeah, figure out, solve this mess that's happening, because it's mapping out things wrongly and not actually giving me the carousel slide links like before. I need the link so that I can just go to the link and look at it. So yeah, this was like some of the carousel slides that it has generated. And yeah, there we go. So it's like a carousel post. So yeah, this is something yeah, in my employer's brand voice. And yeah, so pretty good. And yeah, probably not the best, but yeah, this was just an add-on to my employer's system. So yeah, and I would request access from my employers if I can like show the entire system on how I actually built this, so that you yeah, that could be valuable for a lot of people to see if yeah, there we go. We just have the new generated post over here. But yeah, as I said, I would ask access from my employer, and if they agree to it, I can go through the entire backend on how I built the system. So yeah, there we go. We just gave a post, and we get a new post exactly in my employer's brand voice, and they can tweak it to yeah. And this is not exactly as the post before. You can read through this, but yeah, I mean, it's not just like framing things differently, but it's adding in more sources. So we scrape like 3 more sources from the internet related to this topic, so that we add in more information and add a unique twist to it. So yeah, that is all done in the system. So let me know if you'd want to like want me to like go to the back end of the system and show you exactly how you can build something for yourself as well to automate your LinkedIn content automation. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and that's it for the video, and hopefully that was valuable. And yeah, let me just get over the last few bits. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, I've just shown you the demo. And yeah, some concerns like is like yeah, as okay, I've just like went through all of this. And yeah, if you've been someone who's been using like make.com or n8n and have just seen this, so yeah, I mean, on make.com or n8n, when we're building workflows, like we are the orchestrator, or whoever's the builder is the orchestrator. So you connect every node, and you handle errors manually, and you control the flow of the system. But in agentic workflow, as you might have known, AI is the orchestrator, and you're an orchestrator of an orchestrator. So now you don't have to micromanage every single thing. Agent decides what to do, and it can handle errors, and it's intelligent enough to like, yeah, just handle errors by itself so that you wouldn't even know about it. And yeah, dynamic intelligence. And yeah, the difference, like, yeah, it's fixed workflow, and this is more intelligent. And yeah, it's like you might have already known that. And another advantage is agent lives inside the system. So in no code, I mean, yeah, you can give AI agents inside of n8n or make.com, but yeah, I mean, this is even more effective because yeah, an agent just lives inside the system, orchestrating every single process, and always there, and always learning, and always improving if you've given the right agents.md file into it. So yeah, use cases. So any AI system you want to share, you can like do this exact process that I've mentioned, either the GitHub Codespace way, and once you put it on a GitHub account I just showed you, or there's also another way that you could do it, which is you can just give the you can just give the directives / execution folders. So I mean, in my case, I just have these 2 folders, but yeah, only if you use the exact approach or the agents.md file that I use. But yeah, if you have anything like directives or execution folders, you can just copy and paste them, or yeah, share them to your client, and then you can give a prompt to Claude saying, here is the directives and execution folders, build up the system for me. And yeah, that would actually work, but I didn't go into much detail because I don't know how many people would actually be using the same approach that I am. But yeah, and that is how you can schedule automations on agentic way. And I've been wondering for a lot of time, because on n8n on make.com, it just does it just has those features, but this is more powerful. But if I couldn't do this, then yeah, it just isn't something that I can use. But so that is how you can do it, and take advantage of the modals freeze here. And yeah, it's like I've been using this a lot for now, and I think yeah, this is like super useful. So yeah, that is all that I think valuable stuff that I've shared. Is there anything? So yeah, some common troubleshooting would be if webhook doesn't respond, just check modal dashboard and see if function is running, and yeah, look at logs. And yeah, if you just don't know any, you just are stuck, then just say Cloud Code, I'm stuck. I don't really know what's happening. Like yeah, fix things for me, and you can just go back and forth and fix things usually. So yeah, common issues like you might give the webhook URL wrong, and sometimes app script permissions need to be turned on, or yeah, call reference is incorrect, which is like in app script you have to give the webhook URL at the right places. So yeah, all of them are fixable. Yeah, you don't have to like know how to fix them. You just ask Cloud Core for help. That is exactly what I do, and it just guides you through the fixes. So yeah, that those are all the things that I've shared, like 3-step ways that you can do this. And yeah, I don't want to like go over what I've said again, because I think yeah, that's just repetitive. But yeah, is there anything that I can point out? Okay, that would be it, I guess. So yeah, that is how you can share AI systems easily and automate triggers and no backend access needed. So yeah, hopefully that was like valuable video, and thank you so much for watching the video. And yeah, if you get stuck, do comment, and I'd be super happy to like help you out on the process if I can. So yeah, and if you're a business owner in the UK or anywhere in the world, and I'm currently doing case studies, so yeah, if you'd want to like increase your revenue or save time and streamline your workflows using AI automation, so that you can get yeah, you can get full what's the word? Okay, so that you can essentially streamline your business for the moving AI age. Just book a call with me down as I share the link, and we can get on a call to discuss how we can like actually implement this, if I can actually add value to what you're doing in your business. But yeah, that would be it. And thank you so much for watching the video. Have a lovely rest of the day. Cheers.